Hi everybody, Mature Simmer. So we're back here. We're working at night. I'm running through quickly because I'm trying to determine if I'm keeping this product or not. On sale, it's $30. Without the sale, it's $40. So it's a 25% discount is what they're offering. It's a game from 2020, so it's a little older. I've seen a few people that enjoy it, but since I like things like Tower Simulator 3, I'm like, when I saw this in the Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, I'm like, well, I'll try it. There was a demo that doesn't let you do a whole lot. I mean, it lets you play for a little of an hour. But you only have this airport. This is all you're allowed to work. And so you can see we've got 3 planes coming in. So we're not dealing with departure, but we're not dealing with delivery. We're operating ground, tower, and approach. All right, so that one just came in, so we need to acknowledge them. We can go to aircraft view. These all take place in Japan. So let's see. They're going to runway 23, runway 22, runway 22, runway 23. So, all right. So everything looks good. So nobody's near the runway, so we're going to cross. And this one's heading to 16 left. So if I switch to the ground, you can see we have 16 right, 22, 23, and 16 left open. The others are not. There are other planes on the ground, so ground handling is going to cross. So let's see. Let me zoom in there. All right, so I want to have him kind of pull out and leave that way. And so basically, this is how it works. No voice commands. Just click around and just, I think it's even labeled in Steam as a puzzle game, because it's a little bit like you're just trying to figure out the best way to route the traffic that you're dealing with, and they'll intentionally do things to make it a little more challenging. So here you can see over time how the weather's going to change if the wind's going to change, so that you know that you're going to need a runway change. So there's yellow air. Again, they do it kind of by color: yellow, orange, green, blue. They're not anything really creative, like you're not doing real planes. Okay, we'll hand off to Tower because he's almost there. And again, because these are crossing, like at some point this will be a problem if they're all leaving this way. So looks like they are, so we're going to give them a takeoff clearance. So you can see what they're saying. They are speaking in English, but with a Japanese accent. Alright, so we're going to start taxiing so that it can get across and it can go move itself. We're going to end up, it's just in automated sections. So all we know is it's going to 16 right from here. So again, I'm going to want to like push back that way and then go, so to the right, I guess, tail right. Alright, so let me look. So they're 5,700, they're 63, so I really need to give them that. We're trying to keep the efficiency high, and we're trying to keep the risk close to zero or at zero as I can. Okay. And again, I can slow things down if I need to, so that's also part of what I want to look at. So we've got orange, green, blue, and again, they're not on... Okay, so this one's going to 23. This one's going to 22, so it's going kind of farther. So what I probably want to do is have him reduce the speed a little bit to have them separate a little bit. Now again, I can click on this, I can click on that. So I'm gonna... Alright, so this is blue, we're gonna hand them off to the tower. This one just came in view. Let's see. I need departure handoff there. So you can see our efficiency is getting a little worse. Alright, we're probably going to have a bit of risk here, I'm thinking. Alright. So this one has landing clearance. Do I want to give landing clearance to that one? Yes, okay. Alright, let me get this one. I'm going to give them landing clearance. And again, they're across the airport from each other. Alright, so now I'm going to resume normal speed on him. He, again, is there. And if I zoom in a bit, once again, I want pushback approved. And... So I'm that way. No, I want to go the other way. Actually, I didn't, but eh. Alright. Went the wrong way. Okay, so we're going to give them approach clearance. So these guys are good, and again, they're parallel, but they'll be alright. Ground handling should be getting close to where it needs to go. Okay, they need approach clearance as well. Okay. And so, like I said, it's an entertaining enough game, but it's really expensive for $30. So it's a challenge. All right, it's going to runway 23. Goodness gracious. So it's going to have a bit of a mess, is what it's going to have. All right, we'll contact them. All right. Again, they're at 5,000 feet, so we should be okay. So we're not quite where we need yet. All right, I think they're pulling into their space. All right, so this worked out okay, but all right, so we're gonna get it moving. So purple's gonna, we're gonna want them out there. All right. So we'll get them over to tower. Get them over to tower. Okay, ground handling is there. Okay, so we're going to hold short of the runway because I want these others to land. Let's see, because yeah, 2-3's over there, so I want this blue to land. Okay. So now I'm a bit confused. Okay. So ground handling here. Oh goodness, where are you going to? Alright, so they're fine because they're going from here to there. We want to go there. Okay, so that's the one on 16 right. Again, I'm waiting. This one, we're going to give them landing clearance. They're also on 2-3. Okay, yellow, let's just check. Alright, yellow's there, and then they're going on 23. BNA is going on 22. So they should be okay, just as they are. Again, this one is now 3 nautical miles away. So we're going to keep waiting. Well, actually, I can do a lineup and wait. Now we're going to push back approved. We can go one direction. Alright, and this one is at the gate. Basically, it just, where they wanted it to go. It just hasn't finished yet. So here he comes on the runway. So we'll stick with him because we're then going to want to have him to vacate as quick as we can. But there's the rest of the airport. And so that's the issue. Like now... So now I can go ahead and give them takeoff clearance. Okay, and so that's the other one on the other runway. Come on. Oh, it may have... Okay. So there goes blue 2145. We're going to do a ground handoff. Okay. So now if I go there... Okay, and if I go there, we want departure handoff. Okay, so this one we're going to approve taxiing. So yes, one's waiting. Alright, so those were a little close, but we should be okay. That one's fine. We'll get that one going. Yellow is on approach clearance at 6,000 feet. Alright, so risk increased because I took a while. So he's called in and I didn't acknowledge him before. Oh, okay, so it must have, okay, so it kind of automatically did it. Alright, so now I can do taxi approved for that. They're clear of each other. Yeah, and you can see we're really close there. So that's okay. So this one's, okay, in the automated section. This one's landing. This one's landing. So again, we've got a couple landing. This one's going all the way to 16 left. So, I mean, there's potentially a possibility there, but should be okay. Okay, we've got TBA 107. Is going to give us a bit of a challenge. Alright, So yellow. Alright. Radar contact. We'll do that. And now I need to get these on. Oh, goodness gracious. So yeah, so there's a little bit of this where you just can't. You can't do stuff because you're like managing multiple. Okay, so pup can cross runway. All right. So again, we're going to approve their taxi as soon as people get off the frequency. All right. You're going to taxi. You're going to get landing clearance. You're going to go to tower. Okay. So this one, where are they? Okay, they're over there, so we're fine. Okay, we can only go that way, so I guess we'll go that way. Wow. So that's a bit of a mess the way it's going, but we're gonna go ahead and get them going. Just make sure nobody's getting crazy close. They're not. These may. And we do have, about 20 minutes or something, so. Oh, now we have another ground handling one. So where are they going? So they're going there. All right, so we're going to push back approved. Okay. So we're going to start the pushback. All right, this one's getting close to the runway. So we're going to tower handoff. Let's take a peek. Everybody's far enough away. Yeah, they're 9 and whatever, so we are good. Okay, so we're going to clear them, get them out of here. All right, so they're heading. Okay, because we're crossing this one, so we're fine. There's another ground handling? Alright, so they're... Let's see. Where are they? GH? Ay, ay, ay. Alright. So we're going to want to go that way. Alright, we're going to approve taxiing. Everybody's clear. There goes Pup. This one needs approach clearance. So yeah, I mean, it's intriguing, but the thing is there's like no difference involved. Yeah, so we're just gonna have to wait, like on this one, to taxi until these pass is basically what we're gonna have. So there's some potential conflict there. Alright. Okay, and they're at, 5,200, so we're good. So we'll get them to the tower. So they'll be over here with us soon. Okay, BNA is 2300. Alright, so we'll give them a landing clearance. Alright, so they're ready, but we're not going to do that because we can see blue has to get through. So we're just going to wait a little bit. Alright, GH194. Again, we can start taxing. There's nobody there. There's nobody on that side of the airport. So we're going to stand by. Okay. So yellow. You know, we're struggling a bit with getting the planes. Okay, so hold on. We need the tower handoff. Alright, so they're gonna switch. Okay. They're on 2-3. They're on 2-3. They're on 2-3. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, so I got these a little close together. Oh. So there you go. I had a near miss. So interesting, but not terribly compelling at the cost. I think if they had it a little more reasonable, you could add other airports. Maybe it would make sense, but I think Tower Simulators just got a lot more longevity, a lot more opportunity to proceed. But, you know, that's kind of what I was looking at. Just wanted to give you a bit of a view. And so you can see, like, there is some challenge to it. And it's, you know, it's a little more realistic that way. And you can see, like, you know, these are the difficulty levels, I think. And so things get a little crazy. But it's partially because you're handling everything. So, you've got tutorials. You know, this is basically a scenario that lets you, like, pick the time of day you're going to do and then what you're going to operate. So then again, you kind of get to determine your complexity. You know, so let's say, you know, you could do that, and I'll have 340 flights, and in that time, and you know you'll be pretty darn busy. But you know, like I said, there's possibility here. I just don't know that it's worth that added cost. You know, because there's also these extra stages, which give you, again, 9 scenarios, but once you play through them, you know, what do you have left, I suppose, is kind of, you know, where you're really left with it. So, if you've enjoyed this, drop me a like and consider subscribing. Those would be greatly appreciated, and I will see you next time.